Hey guys, C-Merk here. We're going to talk about FanDuel today, and some quick things we're going to go over are the money to play with, the games to play, whether head-to-head, 50-50 tournament style, the players to pick, and basically your best chances to win. First off, I want to tell you guys the money to play with. We're going to use $10 as our example. So if you were playing with $10, make 5 $2 leagues, not two $5 leagues. If you make two $5 leagues and lose one, the tax will get you and you lose money. With the five $2 leagues, if you win three, you'll win a couple bucks. But if you win 4 and 5, you'll be making the same percentage. You have a lot better chance of winning 3 out of 5 than 2 out of 5, technically speaking, because it's just really hard to win 100% of your games, and it's not really realistic unless you are a complete beast. Second of all, if you guys play MLB, NHL, NBA, whatever you guys play, I usually just stick to the NFL one, and I do not play the Thursday games unless I sort of know exactly how it's going to turn out, because who would have thought Emmanuel Sanders would have 3 TDs last week, and he was not that expensive on FanDuel, so whoever had Emmanuel Sanders probably beat whoever you're playing. If your opponent had Emmanuel Sanders, you probably lost your head-to-head match because he put up 30-something points for a receiver is pretty good. Third of all, the players to pick. Do not spend all of your money on a quarterback ever. 10,000. Don't even spend over $9,000 on your quarterback. I like to stay around the $8,000 mark. It'll give you a better opportunity to pick more skilled players, and you'll have an overall average team that puts out you'll get close to 20 points a player, excluding your defense and kicker, obviously. But if you spend 10 grand on Peyton Manning and he gets 30 points, why not just spend 8 grand on a QB and get 20 points? I mean, QBs are QBs, because that guy who picked Peyton Manning is going to have some just not elite players at any other position besides quarterback, so he's probably going to lose. Fifth of all, just enjoy it. You're not going to get rich off of it. If you do, hit me up and let me know what you're doing. I don't play the tournaments at all. I strictly play head-to-head and 50-50s. I stopped playing the 50-50s because I've been getting rigged. I don't know, I've just been getting cheated on pretty much. Just no luck. The head-to-head, you pick your guys, and if that guy has a Peyton Manning and you have a $8,000 quarterback, you're going to beat his ass. I mean, it's just simple as that. It's really that easy. So I plan on doing a weekly video every Thursday. I don't play the Thursday night games personally, but I will show you my lineups that I think are going to be successful. And in the description box, if you guys want to go look at that, there will be my lineup and the salaries and how much salary I had remaining. Alright, let me start with the lineup I'm going to be using this week on every team and why I picked that player. First off, I have Carson Palmer. I picked him because Colt McCoy did pretty damn good against the Cowboys defense, and Carson Palmer airs it out a lot deep to Larry Fitzgerald and Malcolm Floyd, or Michael Floyd, or whatever his name is. But I'd stick with Carson Palmer at quarterback. He's $7,800. I mean, there's your $8,000 you should spend on your quarterback. My running backs are Ahmad Bradshaw and Frank Gore. Ahmad Bradshaw was 75 and Frank Gore was 72. I picked Frank Gore this week. I know he's been having a bad season, but they are playing St. Louis, so I figured it's going to... I know St. Louis is decent, but they're probably going to be running the ball a lot more compared to when they played the the Broncos last week, and they were just passing because they were down. I mean, the Broncos score almost every damn possession anyway, so You don't want to pick a running back playing a high-scoring offense, and I don't think St. Louis has a high-scoring offense. I also picked Ahmad Bradshaw because he's been doing pretty good. He catches a lot of receptions, which in the .5 points a catch, that's pretty good for a running back. He's going to get about 2.5 points off just catching the ball, and that's if he gets 0 yards. And he usually average about 40 yards receiving, so there's 6.5. Then he'll rush for 50 and a touchdown usually or something, or maybe catch a touchdown. So he's good for about 14 points, which for that's not too bad. All right, I'm going to start off with the now receivers. My worst receiver is Hartline, Brian Hartline for 4,900. He played a Jaguars defense that, I know I'm a Jags fan, but our defense has been top 2, I think it was, in the last 3 weeks. So I figured you can't judge him off that game. For 4,900 bucks, I figured I'll take the risk and just save up for 2 more pretty much elite receivers. I have the other receivers are T.Y Hilton for 8,100, and he's been just destroying. I don't think I need to explain much about him. He's gonna pretty much blow out of the water again. The last one's A.J. Green playing Jacksonville. Last game, our starting 2 corners got hurt, so we're down to backup corners. And A.J. Green's a beast. If he doesn't end up playing, I'm gonna switch the lineup and probably add Larry Fitzgerald and upgrade at running back or something. I'll probably take out Frank Gore if A.J. Green's not playing. So tight end though, I have Jason Witten. He was 5,700. He caught a touchdown, so he put up 15 points. I think it's 70 yards and a touchdown. So he had 15 points last week, which isn't bad. For a tight end, that's really good, actually. And then I move on to the kicker, Billy Cundiff from Cleveland. They're playing, I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was not a very good team. I can't remember who it was. Tampa Bay, that's who it was. Billy Cundiff should get about 10 points. For a kicker, that's really good, in my opinion anyway. And last but not least, Seattle Seahawks defense against the Oakland Raiders. That is the biggest. For 5,500, that's a huge steal. If you don't get Seattle's defense and you want to go really cheap at defense, get the Cleveland Browns against the Buccaneers, or who the hell's playing Minnesota? Whoever's playing Minnesota, I don't remember who it was. But their defense, pick their defense. That should pretty much cut it for that. I had $100 remaining, and this is it for the video. I'm gonna put out another one next Thursday. I want you guys to leave in the comments what lineups you have and suggestions and why you pick these players. Enjoy this week. I'll see you guys Thursday. C-Merk out.